Hey everybody, welcome to SoFlo Vegans Live. I'm just so excited to have this show so we can showcase all the great things that are happening here in SoFlo, that's South Florida, for those of you that are in the know. So what can you expect from this live broadcast? Well, you're going to expect some videos that we've never shown before, showcasing local businesses. In the future, we're going to get more nonprofits, sanctuaries, and other cool things. Events. How can you forget events? There's so many that are coming back, and we are looking forward to being at every single one of them. So stay through to the entire show. We're going to be giving out some cool giveaways at the end, so make sure you stick around. We also have some amazing guests joining us on the show. But before we get into that, I want to give you guys a little look into an event that we've been doing for the last 2 months in partnership with Leaves and Roots, Burger Hive, Vegan, Pure Vegan Cakes, and a lot of other amazing vegan businesses. And of course, this is a Mass District Fort Lauderdale Art Walk, and we have a video of the last art walk that we did. So I'll be letting you know more about what SoFlo Vegans is up to, what the South Florida vegan community is up to, and so much more. Check out this video. Hey everybody, Sean Russell, founder of SoFlo Vegans, and right now we are at Fort Lauderdale Art Walk, sharing everything that's awesome about the vegan community. You know our goal is to help make South Florida a global hotspot for veganism, vegan or not vegan. We love you. We want to support you. That's going on with SoFlo Vegans. We got podcasts, we got videos, we got events, and we got so much more. Woo! And you can find it all on SoFloVegans.com. Yeah, so that was just a little taste of our experience last month at Fort Lauderdale Art Walk. We will be there again this Saturday in the backyard of Leaves and Roots. And guess what? Yours truly, Mr. Russell, will be DJing and mixing it up, making sure the vibes are moving, you are moving, and you're having a good time. So come by, make sure you're wearing your SoFlo Vegans gear at Leaves and Roots. You'll be getting 15% off your total, and that is now until the end of the month, and we're talking about continuing it, so we'll let you know. And yeah, that's just one event. This weekend is packed. Yes, we have 2 events. We have another event, Heal the Planet Day. We're so excited to be invited back to participate. We've been with them for the last 3 years. So that's going to be coming out. And you want to thank Tiger Seed for being our food sponsor for that event. We'll be giving out some samples of Tiger Seed at Heal the Planet Day this Sunday. And that's going to be from 10 to 4 at Esplanade Park. We actually have Mariah Grooms from Heal the Planet coming on a little bit later to talk about that event. So I did tell you we have some videos and we're going to be showing you some cool things. One of the things that we're doing is we have a council. That's right, something brand new. This is actually the first time I'm talking about it. The council is a collection of volunteers in the vegan community that are coming together, working behind the scenes and helping us plan a lot of the initiatives and programs that we're doing. We currently have 6 council members and they're doing a fantastic job. I'm going to announce them in some official capacity, but we actually have 1 slot left for another council member. So if you are interested, shoot us a message, contact@SoFloVegans.com. The reason I'm saying all that is because I'm going to show you a video of one of our council members, actually the first council member, Laura Gomez. And if you've been involved in the SoFlo or the South Florida movement for a while, you've seen her. You might have seen her at a lot of events. She headed up the Anonymous for the Voiceless in Broward at one point. She's part of our team and doing amazing things, not just behind the scenes, but in front of the camera. And we're about to roll into that right now. Also, shout out to Gavin Silverman, also a member of the team, one of our producers, did an amazing job filming this. And check it out. This is our coverage, our spotlight of Cinnaholic Coral Springs. And these are some of the things that you can get involved in too if you become part of the SoFlo Vegans crew. So let's roll into that footage.
My name is Lauda. I'm here at Cinnaholic with my homie Gavin. We're here and we're gonna try some treats. We're gonna meet Justin, who's the Director of Operations here at Cinnaholic, and let's just show you what we got.
One of the best things about Cinnaholic is that we're actually 100% vegan.
Yeah.
It's I mean, just totally awesome. I mean, you think 15 years ago, you'd have never thought we could create this restaurant based on a thing just from plants. I mean, that is just amazing, right?
Absolutely. Yes, he's gonna make us some rolls here.
This is our original base. We put like 2 scoops into there, and then we add a pump of our extra.
Okay.
I mean, we have everything from cinnamon rolls, we do baby bonds, I mean, we even do our brownies. Our brownies are even 100%
Yeah, they look great.
vegan.
They look great. And I saw the cakes, the Cinna cakes in there.
Oh yeah.
So you guys do, you also do catering and stuff like that?
Yep.
I see?
South Florida, currently we have 2. We have my one here in Coral Springs. I've got 4 more opening, but currently the other location is located in Boca.
Oh, okay, in Boca.
Yep.
That's the one I've been to.
Okay, so these are our signature rolls. The most popular one is the Cookie Monster, and these are the rolls that we create at this location. And these 2 are our new specials. And so far, the most popular one is the Spice Cake.
So basically what I did was I created my own. So I got banana cream, I got cookie dough, Oreos, and then raspberry jam on top. Looks great. Yeah, you guys definitely come by here at Cinnaholic. We're in Coral Springs. Come visit Justin, come get some awesome cinnamon rolls, and stay tuned.
Yeah, so shout out to Lauda and Gavin for doing such an amazing job with that. We want more of you to experience that behind the scenes. That's what it's all about. I've been doing this since 2017, and I'm at a point where it's like I want other people to experience, you know, the full complexity and marvelous nature of the South Florida vegan scene. So if you want to be part of our team, reach out, connect, contact at SoFloVegans.com. You could also go to the website and hit the contact section up there or DM us on any of the socials. And if you're not already following us on social, what are you waiting for? We're on Instagram. We're active all over the place, okay? So letting you know about our guests before we play one more video. We have on the show today, coming up next, we have Gabe Cortez, who is another extremely active member of the community. He leads up the Miami Anonymous for the Voiceless chapter, always looking for support for the animal rights movement, for advocacy, for activism. I'm excited to have him let us know what's going on. I know there's some big events coming up, as well as the constant cubes that they host. So you can learn a little bit more about that if you're always curious. So we're excited to have him on. We have Mark Evett from Jungle Life Herbs. He's come to a few of our events in the past, and just the knowledge that he has, I just wanted to make sure that our community got that firsthand. So let me also stress that this is an interactive platform. I'm not just a talking head. You can just watch a video on YouTube for that. This is interactive, why it's called live. So put your comments in there. I would actually, matter of fact, I would like to know if you're watching this right now, where are you from right now? You know, drop your city, show some love for your city in the chat, and I'll pull it up on the screen. And I'll be asking you things occasionally throughout the time. So we mentioned we have Gabe, we have Mark, and we have Jonathan Cox from Grown Next Door. Now, Jonathan is no stranger to SoFlo. He was around before SoFlo. We were doing projects together with Mass District a long time ago, as well as Heal the Planet. That's where I first met him. And now, funny how things come around full circle. So he's launched his own project. It is doing amazing things for the community. It's called Grown Next Door. We're going to bring him on to talk about that as well. Then we have Mariah Grooms from Heal the Planet. Get it from them firsthand what this event is all about. It's a free event, Esplanade Park. It's right across from Vegan Fine Food. So just stop by, see what's going on. Stop by SoFlo Vegans. You might get something really cool, you know? So I'm looking at some people dropping in where they're from. Let's see. Ooh, Kat, West Palm Beach in the house. Shout out. Then we have, we have Christy, Miami in the building, Miami representing 305, loving it. Also, yes, happy Earth Day that's coming up. We actually have a promotion with Cinnaholic. So if you jump on our Instagram and you look at one of the most recent posts, you can tag and just follow the instructions. We're giving out a sample box with some really delicious stuff. And we'll be announcing that tomorrow on our stories. So if you're not already on our Instagram, you're missing out on things like this. And if you're not a member either, you're missing out on even more stuff. So go to SoFloVegans.com/support and you will be able to be looped in on everything. So we're coming up to our first guest coming up real soon. So I'm going to play one more video. And this video is from one of our partners. They're out in Miami, Coconut Grove Farmers Market. If you've not been to Coconut Grove Farmers Market, you are missing out. It's almost all vegan. Almost all vegan or vegan-friendly vendors out there. Go with an empty stomach, walk out with a full gut. But it'll be good food that'll pass through because, you know, fiber and all that good stuff. But anyways, check them out. This is Bangara Vegan. And by the way, most of these videos that I've shown you, you can find on our website in our vault. If you're registered as a member, you can see all these videos ahead of time. And then it's also on our YouTube. They'll be on our YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. So without further ado, Bangara Vegan, check them out.
Hi, this is Jomi
Rafael,
de Bangara,
Mr. Bangara.
where we make authentic Puerto Rican vegan food. Bangara got started because we have a 4-year-old baby girl, and you know,
I got it sick before we decided to be vegan.
Yes.
And my wife, when she started cooking vegan dishes, we noticed it was very different from the flavors we grew up eating as Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, that means that my daughter's never really gonna eat Puerto Rican food, and we couldn't do that.
No, I can't do that. So I had to figure it out. I would change up recipes that I learned growing up from my mom, from my abuela. I would call my sister, I would call my mom, and they're not vegan, so I had to like figure it out at home and trial and error. And people started loving it, and we just started selling it. Okay, so here we have mofongo, which is our typical traditional Puerto Rican dish. Like you see it anywhere, fritanga, fritura, anywhere you go in Puerto Rico, you're gonna find mofongo, okay? The only difference here is that we don't use pork or chicken. We use our fried jackin, which is our version of fried chicken, but made with jackfruit. So it's mofongo topped with fried jackin and our home sauce.
The plantains are fried in grapeseed oil, and then what we do is we infuse it with cold pressed olive oil and a bunch of herbs. So that's the first layer, and then we smash it in a mortar. Second, we deep fry the jackfruit in grapeseed oil as well, and that will be your second layer. And then we top it off with our own house sauce to bring 3 flavors together in one. And we're doing it as close to the traditional way we make it in Puerto Rico, which is traditionally done with pork. Here we're replacing that pork texture with the jackfruit.
Also, you have the pinchos, which are also a #1 in Puerto Rico. Everywhere you go, you gotta have it. But we also just make it with our fried jackfruit. So it's our fried jackin with barbecue sauce, and instead of a piece of bread, we have a tostón right there with you.
Skewers in Puerto Rico is usually done from pork. Usually you take pork meat and you season it, boil it, and deep fry it. But here we've eliminated that. There's no animals being hurt. We do it completely with fried jackfruit. The tostón is a very traditional way to serve it in Puerto Rico. Fried plantains are like our appetizer.
And our empanadas, they're made with also jackfruit. I feel like we're the house of jackfruit. But it's like shredded chicken with cilantro sauce. It's super delicious, and these are our 3 top favorite meals.
In addition to that, we make other traditional dishes like, for those that know, pasteles, capurias, bacalaitos. We make chuletas, aka pork chops, out of oyster mushrooms.
Woo! They really taste like chuleta, you guys.
And if you're ever in the mood for ham instead of actually eating ham, she actually takes watermelon and marinates it, and then we cook those on the skillet, and it tastes like ham. It's wild.
I also make carrot dogs, that really do taste like a hot dog, but so much better. Flavorful.
And we are 90% finished on a fried fish substitute made from banana blossom.
Yeah.
That's gonna be launched before the summer. We got it 90% there. We're still
We also
working
have
on the cake.
tuna dip made out of garbanzo beans. What else do we make? Arroz con gandules, habichuela, the pasteles and the alcapurrias. You have to call me so I can make them because you know they're labor intensive.
Pastelón too.
I make pastelón as well.
What's pastelón?
Listen,
For those that don't know, tell them.
pastelón is like sweet plantains with ground meat, but I use TVP or another substitute, and it has like cheese and it's like the perfection of sweet and salty and crunchy and soft at the same time. But listen, all you gotta do is call me, DM me. You ask for it, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
You can find more information on Instagram, which is Bangara.
Bangara Vegan.
Bangara Vegan.
We're also on TikTok.
TikTok Bangara Vegan. Facebook Bangara Vegan. The business we're Bangara, but you know we gotta let you guys know, remind you that we're authentic Puerto Rican vegan food. So just find us anywhere. Bangara Vegan.
And just so y'all know, her standard is if it don't make you dance,
I ain't telling it. Don't. If it don't make me dance, I ain't
don't
giving
want
it to you. We don't want it.
Yeah, bangara! You see now it's all coming together. Why I said that earlier. I love filming them. It's Jiomi. She's such a character. It's this makes you smile when you see them come on camera. Lovely couple. Love what they're doing. Have some exciting things in the works. I'm not sure if they're ready to announce it yet, but be on the lookout for what they have coming up. It's going to be super cool for the vegan community. Yeah, so we're going to have our next guest come up. Right now, we're just working on some technical things in the background. So as soon as that's taken care of, we'll have our first guest on. And what I'm going to do right now is a few more people have shouted out where they are from. If you are just coming in, just tuning in, I want to know where you're from. We had a few people from West Palm Beach. We had somebody from Miami. We actually shout out to my mom all the way out in Orlando, showing her youngest son some love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Orlando also has an amazing vegan scene as well. If you ever are up there, make sure you check it all out. I mean, ask anybody down here. Orlando's like our sister city. We love, well, I love Orlando. Yeah, then we have Delray Beach. Delray Beach is another up and coming spot to get vegan food. We have the New Vegan. We have Veg Eats Foods. We have so many other veg-friendly places out there. So definitely shout out to Delray Beach for being a spot to get some good food. And yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call up our first guest. And it is none other than Jonathan Cox from Grown Next Door. Jonathan, you are... there Jonathan is. I'm gonna pull him up right now. He's getting his settings all good. And here we go. I'm gonna bring him up here. Let's see. The spinning wheel. I'm gonna wait till he gets up fully, and then we're gonna have him go up there. So what I'm gonna do right now is let you know about our membership. Oh, there's Jonathan. Here we go, Jonathan. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, let me know if you can hear me well. Am I good on
You sound perfect. You sound perfect, dude.
All right, cool. Awesome.
So yeah, Jonathan, I was telling them earlier that we've known each other from way back. It's been years, right?
Yeah, it's coming full circle. Like I first started off as a tentative plant-based individual, and then I decided to get fully into veganism. And
awesome. And tell us about your organization. Tell us about Grow Next Door.
So I am the gracious founder and owner of Grow Next Door. We're actually a collaborative team of creatives and technologically inclined individuals. We are trying to change the precedent of how we think about where we get our food from. Usually, anecdotally speaking, most people have to go to big box name stores like Publix, Whole Foods, Costco, just to get fresh produce, even Walmart sometimes. And even when going to the farmer's market, like we all saw how, when COVID happened, a lot of those instances and facilities shut down. So we're trying to make the bridge and the path between fresh food access and everybody much, much smaller. How can we do that? I think we have to go a step further besides just looking for fresh produce. It seems like there's not enough, just because there's not really a lot of small farmers out here to provide food that's not only economically available to everybody, but equitable. It's like we can't really find a lot of farmers markets in the hood, and we want to get people not only being having access to fresh food, but also being educated on it. We're creating a mobile application technology to empower people to grow their own food. So the best instance or example I could think of is like, if Airbnb leverages empty, rooms or houses. I told Sean this. Then our program or our application would leverage empty spaces. That could be as small or as big a property as anything. Like we literally just got off a really exciting phone call with the Commissioner of Agriculture's office, Nikki Fried, and we asked her, okay, with what we're trying to do, what's the incentivizations that our property owners can expect? And she said that being a farmer, having an agriculturally inclined setup in whatever space that you may have, whether it's a large backyard or an empty alleyway on the side of your house in Hialeah or whatever, you can get tax write-offs by being a part of our program. And we're going to be really excited to launch that this summer. We're really looking for people with anything, any produce that they're growing, any fruits. If you have a Caribbean mom or a grandma that has mangoes in her backyard and she doesn't know what to do with it, we want to be able to tap into that demographic. We have a lot of people down here that know how to grow food or they like doing it, but it's like we're not tying the dots together, and we're trying to help do that. Go on our website, grownextdoor.com, GROWNEXT.com, DOOR.com, and you'll be able to order a local farm share. We get everything from local farmers right now, but eventually once we have this mobile application, the people that are going to be ordering our produce might also be able to create produce. So it'll be kind of like a food redistribution network. The people who are buying will also be able to be an active participant in growing their own food and get their green thumbs going on.
That's amazing. That you're putting this project, this initiative out there. I feel like one of the conversations that seems like a little bit of feedback there. One of the conversations that I hear a lot is that, we're about veganism and so on and so forth, but we don't know how to grow our own food. And it sounds like not only are you providing resources to make this a possibility for people, regardless of the space that they have, but you're also creating a network where people can also create abundance and create revenue for the work that they're doing. Which is amazing. And I can't wait to see, like what this looks like a year, 2 years down the road. So how can people support what you're creating right now?
Well, look, we're looking for empty spaces, empty properties. Even though we haven't fully marketed what we're trying to do, we don't really want to give people like too much of an idea of what we're doing before we actually do it. We've been gracious enough to receive acres upon acres of land to really, be our canvas. I'm an artist at heart, and the people around me, they're also artists. So we're really trying to get this model off the ground. UFI is where we started, and this is where I am at right now. These are vertical towers, and none of this comes for free. We've been able to connect with people that have given us access to towers, access to land, but your donations also help. If you want to see a future where we can create paradise on earth, one plant at a time, I'd recommend either tapping in, buying some fresh produce online, or going up to our donate link, grownextdoor.com/donate. Or if you go on our social media, we're going to be showing specific GoFundMe links where we're supporting local property owners and homeowners who have taken a liking to us and who have allowed us into their space. And if you want to donate to those instances, we're creating community farms all around South Florida. If you want to tap in, you already know what to do. DM us and we'll reach back out to you.
And we definitely appreciate you taking the time to become a partner with SoFlo Vegans. We look forward to, having conversation. Well, regardless, you're always an interesting person to speak to figure out how we can support. And yeah, just keep us in the loop, and we'll continue to, spread what you're doing, because I definitely feel like it's needed in our community.
Let's grow.
All right, man. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too. Peace.
All right. So, wow. So you heard it right there. There's so many cool things happening in the South Florida community. And our role in all of this is just to be your eyes and ears, because, and I get it, you guys are busy. You have full-time jobs and part-time jobs and part-time jobs, and you have kids, and you have so many things going on. You may do activism, when you have some spare time. So what we focus on is bringing all this to you to make it even easier for you when you do have the time and have the resources to support these amazing organizations. So coming up in a moment, we have Gabe Cortez, who is in the green room right now. He's having some of our vegan snacks and beverages in our little virtual green room. And I'm going to bring him on in a little bit. Before we do that, I want to let you know about our member promotion. Our member promotion is a cool way for you to save some money as you're going around South Florida and rep SoFlo Vegans at the same time. So if you're wearing a vegan flag wristband, a face mask, which I don't have on right now because I'm inside by myself, and our vegan sweater, our shirt, you can get up to 25% off, 15% off, so many different places. We're constantly talking to new businesses to get on board. And here are one of the businesses that you can actually go to support and get a cool discount.
This is the official vegan flag wristband. If you come to Plant Theory wearing a wristband, a SoFlo vegan mask, or wear a SoFlo vegan t-shirt, you are part of the VIP members club and you get 15% off anything at Plant Theory Creative Cuisine. And if you're not a VIP club member, you can still get 10% off all your Plant Theory purchases just by showing us that you're a member on the app. So please come be part of our family, a SoFlo Vegan. Keep us growing and showing that veganism is the way to go and save yourself, the planet, and all the animals.
Yeah, so we had a great time at their kickoff, their reopening event, and our SoFlo Vegans Eat event, and we actually have a few more coming up. One that we're going to be announcing officially tomorrow, but I'm going to announce a little bit right now. Burger Hive is officially opening on the 30th, and we're through their soft opening in their Davie brick and mortar location. So we're going to be doing an event around that to get everybody out there supporting this amazing business. Also a partner and also offering a promotion that if you've obviously everything I just said, you'll be getting fries with the purchase of a burger. So many cool things. It just keeps on rolling, keeps on growing. And now is the time for me to welcome our next guest. He is no stranger to the SoFlo Vegans community. And he has been with us probably since the beginning in some shape or fashion, even hosted one of our SoFlo Vegan Speak events. And ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Cortez. How's it going, Gabe?
Hey, how's it going, Sean?
Oh man, it is going great, man. I first of all, I just want to say I love reading your posts. I love following what you're doing. Whenever I see somebody passionately advocating not only for the animals and the vegan movement, but for community, I'm all about that. And thank you for being a yes to coming onto the show and for supporting us all these years. So yeah, I wanted to bring you on and you give us first of all, let us know a little bit about yourself, but then really I want to know what's going on in the AR community, animal rights community here in South Florida. But start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, Gabe.
Okay, hi. So yes, my name is Gabriel. I'm an animal rights activist here in South Florida. I've been vegan for almost 5 years, been active for 4.5 years. And I'm an organizer down here. I organize all kinds of events when it comes to animal rights. And it's great to be back in animal rights, especially since the pandemic happened. We were away for about 9 months, but we came back in late 2020. So it feels good to be back and advocating for animal rights and just helping the community grow and be a voice for the animals.
And you had a big event this weekend. You want to tell us a little bit about what went down?
Yeah, so one of the organizations that I work with is called Anonymous for the Voiceless. I organized both the Fort Lauderdale and the Miami chapters, and we just had our 5th anniversary for Anonymous for the Voiceless, which was a big deal because we had hundreds of other organizations in all over the world in different countries working with us and doing a cube of truth is what we call, and which is basically a form of activism where we show footage of animal cruelty, but specifically it's slaughterhouses, free-range farms, factory farms, all that, animal testing, cosmetics, fashion, etc. And we have conversations with them by showing the footage and just opening that dialogue with them so they can really understand that what they're paying for really is not okay, and it's something that we've all been raised to do, but it's time to change that.
And speaking of like, making change, that obviously comes from us coming together and being a collective and putting all of our energies together. What are some ways that the community, people watching this, whether live or later when it's taped, how can they support what you and your team are doing right now?
Yes. So one way, I would say join if you're interested in joining us on Facebook. Type in AV Fort Lauderdale or AV Miami. These are Facebook groups that we have where we post all of our events there, where you can get updates on new events, resources, things like that, where we equip vegans in our community with everything that they need to advocate for the animals to the best of our ability. And you can be part of the growing animal rights community here, because we do have a community down here that's dedicated for animal rights. And most people might not even be aware of that, but that's why I'm here. I wanted to let people know that you can get involved with us. We want more volunteers. We need more people to get involved, because I think we all have the same goal in this, to create a vegan world. And the only way to really do that is to make sure that the world understands that animals aren't our commodity, and we need to understand that they deserve rights just as much as we do. We are all the same in all the ways that count, and we need to make sure that people understand that very clearly.
And I just once again I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you for the work that you're doing. I mean, it's motivating for a lot of people out there, even if they don't show up. And this has been my experience. Even if they don't show up to the event, they are taking notice. They do see what you're doing, and it's may motivate them to do something behind the scenes. So just keep up what you're doing, and you always have an open door here at SoFlo. I mean, thank you. Like, we're actually going to be announcing it soon. We have a Slack community that we just started up, so it's more instant feedback, more letting us know what's going on, providing feedback for some of the stuff that we're creating. And Gabe is a part of that community, so anytime there's an event or something, he has a direct access for us to get it up on our calendar. So we invite you guys to do the same and also find out what's going on in the community behind the scenes. So Gabe, before we close off this conversation, I'm going to give you the floor to say whatever's on your heart, anything that you want to deliver to people listening right now. I'm going to give you some time to do that.
Okay, so let's remember where we're at right now in this world. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and this all started because of animal exploitation, breeding, confinement. We're here because of speciesism. So if we want to avoid more pandemics in the future, we need to make sure that we're advocating for these things to stop. It's not enough to just deal with it in the moment. We need to take, measures to prevent these type of things. And the only way that's going to happen is if we really make sure we use our voices in whatever way that we can. And that's why I'm very, very passionate when it comes to animal rights. And I want people out there to really consider getting active in whichever way they can, whether it's with us, and we do all kinds of things down here in South Florida. I really want people to sense that urgency that, we don't have all day. We don't have all the time in the world. The environment's being destroyed by animal agriculture like crazy. I'm sure a lot of you out there watching have seen Seaspiracy, the new documentary on Netflix. We are in this moment where this needs to be taken seriously. So my passion comes from the suffering of these innocent beings that have done nothing wrong, have committed no crime, but also the ecological consequences that we're going to be facing in the future. And also I care about human beings as well. Human beings are exploited in these industries, and our health is completely destroyed because of these industries. So I want people to really feel that sense of urgency that it's very, very important. So I just want to say thank you for having me on your in your platform here with SoFlo Vegans. And for anybody else watching out there, just really understand that we really wouldn't be in this place that we're in right now in the world if we really took the rights and the consideration of animals a lot more seriously.
And thank you for that message, and thank you for coming on. And like I said, anytime you have something going on, reach out, post it in the Slack, and we'll get it up and we'll get it out there. And thank you for what you're doing, Gabe.
Thank you, Sean.
All right, have a great one. So thanks again to Gabe, and we actually have our next guest lined up. We're going pop, pop, pop like that. And this next guest, I'm excited to have on because we're going to be covering the whole gamut from the live events, from the environment, from the animal rights with Gabe. And now we're going to talk a little bit about your health. We're going to talk about nutrition. And I heard our next guest at one of our events back in 2017. And he just said some things that were just like, and what he's doing up north. And enough of me talking about it. I'm actually going to bring Mark Evett up, and he's going to tell you himself. So our next guest, Mark Evett, welcome. Welcome.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, man?
I'm
Are you
good.
getting me? Can you pick me up pretty good there?
Oh, it's perfect. It's clear. It sounds great. It sounds great.
Nice. So,
yeah.
Thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that you guys have gotten as big and as far as you possibly can. And you say you wanted me to give you some words about herbal tonics today. So I'm in the greenhouse. We just set this greenhouse up a few months ago. And now we're working on trying to plant some stuff. So let me give you a little tour of what this section looks like. This is only 3 months worth of work.
Wow.
Can you see that?
I see it. It
yeah.
looks great.
Yeah.
What
thanks.
are we looking at?
So you're looking at a lot of kale, collard greens, and the topic that we want to talk about today is the burdock root. Now, Dr. Sebi made burdock root is very popular in a lot of Asian countries. In Japan, they use it a lot, but in the U.S. they don't use it so much. And Dr. Sebi made it very popular when he started talking about alkaline foods, and that's one of the reasons why we decided that we want to make sure to grow this. So as you can see, we got the burdock root plant here, and this is an overall tonic. You can use the roots. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the root section down here I'm getting to? Because I want to get down to the dirt.
I see
can you see that?
I see it.
Yes. So this brings up a root about the size of a huge carrot. Like it would be like about 6 carrots in one bunch. And when you harvest this, it starts out looking like a little plant, and then it gets really big. As you can see, look how big these leaves are.
No.
Now, this is very high in iron and calcium and magnesium and copper. So when you use this, you can use it you use the root, and you can use it as a tea, and you can use it, you can dry it. It's the root is very sweet when it's in the early stages, like this, when it's like this right here. And you can even eat the root. In Japan, they put it in soups, they put it in powders, and they put it in teas. They use it for aphrodisiacal type settings and wellness type settings, because it's just so powerful. So when you use this, it's just amazing. Now the thing is that the leaves, however, are very bitter. As you can see, the leaf right here. Yeah, that leaf is very bitter, man. But it has a lot of oxygen. It carries a lot of oxygen. So when you use that, when you drink that, if you're not feeling well, your thyroid problems or situations like that, you can drink the leaf. This big leaf here. You can either drink it green, or you can drink it dried, and it's very bitter, but it's very, very helpful towards healing the body. Now, another thing is, this plant is popular because it's the plant that caused them to come up with the concept for Velcro. And I'll show you. You still seeing me? Because I don't want you to lose connection.
No, I see you.
Okay. Now, this is a burdock root plant, and it's going to seed. Now, some of the characteristics about plants that people might not know is, over there, see the leaves are really big.
Mm-hmm.
When it starts to go to seed, the leaves get smaller. See, they're starting to get much smaller. They're bigger at the bottom, but it starts to get much smaller, much smaller. And then kabam, look here. See this? This is when it's starting to go to seed. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Oh, okay.
All right, now this is a very it's bury. This is how the Velcro concept came. When this goes to seed, what happens is as animals pass by, these little burrs hook on to their skin, and the seeds get teleported all over the place or transported all over the place. So that's how they came up with the concept of the Velcro. So this plant is not only a great overall tonic, but it's also for some of the one of the most important things that they discovered, which is um, um, Velcro. So it's amazing that this plant has so many things attached to it from a medicinal standpoint and then from an overall beneficial standpoint when it's not being even used as a wellness character.
And we actually have two quick questions from the audience. One was
Okay.
from Susan Hargreaves, who is a huge fans of Animal Hero Kids and Susan, and she wanted to know. She missed the name of the plant, so can you just say it for everybody again? What plant we're looking at?
That's the burdock root plant. And if you want some more information, you can go to our site, junglelifeherbs.com, and check it out. We have information there about that. Or they can always contact me at junglelifeherbs.com at gmail.com, and I can answer any questions they need.
And then we had
So, yeah.
another person who wanted to know, can you eat the leaves?
Yes, you can eat the leaves, but it is very bitter because it is so strong. The root, you can eat it raw, you can make teas with it, you can dry it, so many applications, but the leaves are very strong. But you can drink it as a tea. It is bitter, but you can drink it. I mean, there's a lot of bitter teas out there, so it's no big deal. It's just that it's bitter. So just so you know that. But the bitterness is what gives you the strength.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And before we close out, and once again, I want to thank you again for coming on and sharing that knowledge with us. Like I was telling everybody beforehand, you probably have 100 or plus of these little tidbits that you can give out. So I appreciate you talking about that because that's actually a root plant that I didn't know about. I didn't know that much about.
Yes, this is an amazing root plant, and the thing about it is that we started growing it just because once I learned from Dr. Sebi some of the plants that were very very effective at bringing wellness to the body, but at the same time nobody was really using them because you see these plants. One of the big things about it, why it's so effective, is because it's very electric. It's very electric because it's one of the original food plants. See, it has not been changed, has not been hybridized. So when it goes down into the ground, that's why it puts down these massive roots so that when it goes into the ground, it can mine and get the calcium and the magnesium and all of the iron and all that. So when you put that inside your body now, then you get all those magnificent results. And it's a resounding effect on making you stronger. That's why it's a great overall tonic. And you don't have to worry about using if you run into using it too much because it's an overall tonic. It's mild and it is very strengthening to the body. So
And
yeah.
And I don't want to thank you. We're winding down. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to share this knowledge. Where can everyone find out more information about, Jungle Life Herbs and what you're creating?
Well, our site is junglelifeherbs.com, and currently we run a rejuvenation camp that you can book, and you can come and stay with us, and you'll get all the green juice from all of the plants that are in here and all of the root foods that we have, as you can see. So we're currently trying to grow every single thing that we possibly can. So from your tomato, your onion, your chive, your thyme, your oregano, your onion, every single thing, your cucumber, your okra, everything we grow here. So when you set foot here and you get some soup or you get some spread, or and we also use spelt and kamut, which is alkaline and not acidic to the body. So we make a lot of treats with that too. So when you do all those things, you can experience that, and you can find out more of that on junglelifeherbs.com.
And thank you so much for coming on. And I look forward, now that you guys are a partner, to showcase more. Maybe we can figure out some ways that we can get more of the knowledge that you have out to our community. So we'll have a conversation about that, because I know you have so much more
Okay.
in your arsenal
Oh
to
yeah.
share.
Oh man, I have so it's you know you don't want to get me started, but there's so many things here that we can show you. I mean, hey, we finally got some really good purple carrots, the original carrot, and they look so good and they are so strong, man. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
So we definitely got to connect and get this information out to everybody. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Mark. We appreciate you, and we'll connect real soon.
All right, Sean, take it easy, man. Say goodbye to the Burdock Root.
All right, have a good one.
Take it easy, man.
And yeah, thanks Mark, thanks Gabe, thanks Jonathan, thank everybody that we've had on so far. We have our next guest, Mariah Grooms from Heal the Planet Day, coming up this Sunday. Rather than me just talking about it all day, I'm going to bring her on and we are going to talk about it together. And ladies and gentlemen, Mariah Grooms, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I'm blessed to be here. Give thanks.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and the organization you represent.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Mariah Grooms. I'm the content creator for Heal the Planet. We are a nonprofit organization that was started by our amazing founder, Ken Fisher, with an intention to educate and inspire people about the power of choice and how these choices that we make each and every day, from the food we consume to the cars we drive to the clothing we wear and the things we can support, can actually have a huge impact on our own health and our own well-being, as well as the health and well-being of our planet. So we can do this with Heal the Planet. We do this through our education programs, such as the SEED program. We have Snyder Park events that are in Snyder Park in Fort Lauderdale. We host free monthly events where people can come learn about gardening. They can take guided nature tours and just get connected with the soil, get connected with the earth, so we can really show appreciation for that. We also do our annual Heal the Planet Day, which actually is this Sunday. Woo woo! And we're so grateful to have SoFlo Vegans be collaborating with us on that. So that's this Sunday, April 25th. It'll be in Esplanade Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And Heal the Planet Day, I mean, we've been fortunate enough to participate in Heal the Planet Day for, I want to say, the last maybe 3 or 4 events that you guys have had. And it's such an interesting experience because it's covering like all of the bases, the zones that you have, the wellness zones. You have, lots of vendors out there, not just, selling things, but actually providing education. So tell us a little bit about like the makeup of the event and what someone can expect when they arrive, when they attend.
Absolutely. So with our event, we are going to be, it starts at 10 a.m. We start it off with our founder, Ken Fisher, and he will do an opening intention ceremony. And then we're going to start off this year with a nice sound bath from Jai and Michelle, which we're super excited for, just to set the vibe, set the positive energy right. And then throughout the day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., we're going to be hosting a variety of workshops. Like you said, we have a movement zone that will have yoga, all types of yoga. We have tantric yoga, we have kundalini yoga, we have yin for people that want a lighter form of yoga. We are also going to have different wellness workshops like aromatherapy. We have crystal workshops. We have an amazing kids zone that has arts and crafts for the kids. It has nature workshops, as well as kids yoga going on. We have a conscious vendor village, which is amazing. We have local artists, local food, many plant-based options from the South Florida community that are coming together to share their products. I think we have gardeners there. We just have so many great vendors that will be in the Conscious Vendor Village. So we're super excited for that as well. And then we have a Grow Your Own zone, which we're going to talk about growing your own food forest. We're going to talk about growing food on patios, everything you can think of, from gardening to food forest, and just bringing life to ourselves, bringing life to our planet. So there's going to be a lot of great things. We have live music and entertainment. We actually have our special guest, Dr. Brian Clement from Hippocrates Institute. So he'll be on at 3 p.m. at the main stage. So much going on all day, every day, great healthy food options, great things to come together and celebrate the earth. We know we should be celebrating the earth every day, and at Heal the Planet we try to, but last year we had to do a virtual Earth Day event, so this year we're just super excited to come back into the community and take part and be active and get people inspired.
And I love the fact that it's in an open space, it's a free event, it's right in the, I would probably say one of the main arteries of the heart of Fort Lauderdale. So come by, check it out, see what it is if you've never experienced it, and definitely let more people know about it as well. This is an event that is spreading awareness of multiple areas of how we can heal the planet, through our food choices, through what we do in terms of growing food, sustainability. There's so many aspects of it that you can come learn about, take home with you. And I mean, I just love what this event's all about, and the fact that we can be a part of it again is really awesome.
Yeah, we are so grateful at Heal the Planet. We definitely promote. We know a big part of making the planet a better place is reducing our consumption of animal protein. So we're with you on all of that. We teach it, we live it, we honor that. So we definitely know that is one piece of the entire puzzle. So we're grateful to bring all aspects of holistic health and a holistic well-being, and how we can do that in a sustainable way to protect our planet.
And definitely come by and check out us. We're going to be having a pretty cool presence there. We're going to be giving out some samples. Tiger Seed, we want to give a huge shout out to Tiger Seed. They were giving us some product to share with the community, absolutely free. Come by, say hello to us. We'll have some cool merch. I've been talking about the member promotion all day. We'll be doing some special promos on merch so that you're ready to go when we announce our 20 plus businesses in the future that you can save some money on. And definitely Heal the Planet is a good place to not only get that stuff, but to also learn about how you can heal the planet. So where can people find more information about your organization?
Yes, we always have events. Like I said, we have events going on twice or sometimes 3 times monthly in Snyder Park. So you can check us out at healtheplanet.com. Park events. You can find our other events or our other content that we have, like our 100 Ways to Heal the Planet. If you're feeling inspired, go check out our 100 Ways, and you and family and everyone around you can do something different every week. Take on a task, take on an opportunity to do better for the planet at healtheplanet.com.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you. I look forward to hopefully seeing you in person on Sunday. Although this is, I think by now, digital Zoom calls, these sort of things are the new in person. We just have to accept it. But thank you so much. And now what I want to do before we close off and we do our giveaways, I have one more video of our new partner, Ike's Love and Sandwiches. Now, I did it both myself and another one of our council member and producers, Tati. We had an opportunity to speak with the founder of Ike's Love and Sandwiches. They are a franchise out of California. They have over 80 locations, 60 to 80 locations at this point around the country, in Houston and Louisiana. And their first East Coast location, listen carefully, their first East Coast location is down here in South Florida in Aventura. Over 80 different vegan sandwich combinations. Aventura, we had an opportunity to try some of their sandwiches. Delicioso. Make sure you go and check them out, and we're working on some cool promotions with them as well. So check out, if you've never seen them before, they're like super close to Aventura Mall. Put it in your GPS, boop, 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 and you'll get there and try it out and tell them SoFlo Vegan sent you. I can't stay. Hey everybody, Sean Russell, SoFlo Vegans. Right now we're at Ike's Love Sandwiches and we have Tati in the building, you know, behind the cameras. And we're about to interview the founder of Ike's Love Sandwiches here in Aventura. Stay tuned. And let me tell you, I'm having flashbacks of our tasting. It was really good. It's really good. So check it out and let me know if you do check it out. Shoot us a message, take a little photo. By the way, if any of these promotions, if you redeem it, please take selfies, tag us, put it up on socials, put it up on your stories. We'd love to share it out with our community. Let them know that we know we have this stuff going on. And now it's time for us to do our giveaways. I'm going to be giving out 3 vegan flag wristbands, and these aren't just a cool fashion statement. They are also a way for you to get some of these discounts and promotions that I mentioned. So we're actually working on some really cool versions of this as well, so stay tuned. But we have these right now. We're actually going to be running a promotion on these at the event, both events, the Fort Lauderdale Art Walk and the Heal the Planet Day. So we're going to be selling these for, actually with the signing right now, we're going to sell these for $5 exclusively at both events. So make sure you stop by. They're normally $10. So we're selling them for 50% just at these 2 events. So stop by and check them out. So I'm gonna make it super easy for you guys to win this, okay? And we're gonna play a game to win it. But before I do that, I want to drop this up here on the screen so you can find out more from Gabe, who dropped this in our chat room. And that's the information. Jointhecube.com. You can get connected with all of the chapters by going there and participating in their cubes of truth. So thank you so much for Gabe for dropping that in there and letting us know about that. And also I want to give a shout out to, once again, Susan and Alba, and then everyone else who's in there, Christy, I think Chef Christy, in the room, and everyone who's watching this. And yeah, thank you so much for your support. So here's how you are going to be able to win this. This first one's going to be super easy. And if you've ever played the number game, you are going to be in a good shape. So a number, actually, I always forget to write the number down, so there's no tomfoolery over here. So number between 1 and 20, first person to guess the number by typing it in the chat, I will ship one of these out to you, or you can pick it up at one of the events. You let me know. So first person, go ahead and write your numbers in the chat. First person, 1 to 20, we'll be giving out one of these vegan flag wristbands. And once again, you'll be able to use them in order to get different prizes, the discounts. And it's also the vegan flag wristband that, and you can guess as many times as you want to. You don't have to guess just once. So process of elimination, we should have a winner in less than 25 seconds. So yeah, there you go. There you guys are getting it now. As soon as we have a winner, I'm going to announce it. So yeah, so it's the vegan flag. We actually interviewed the founder of the vegan flag, God Hakime, and he's out of Israel. And check that out on our podcast. We have some really cool podcasts coming up really soon. I just interviewed the CEO of $1 Million Vegan. We have Robert Sheik coming up, Jordan Castamajana, who just was released today on our podcast, and so much more. We have Dr. Michael Clapper coming up, and he's actually going to be a live podcast. So you'll be able to do exactly what you're doing right now. Keep guessing. No one got it yet. We're actually going to be able to do it live, and you can ask questions. So that's going to be coming up soon. So look out for that announcement. Keep going. You're almost there. Oh, man. Let me just make sure no one's done it. Oh, man. I thought the number I picked was easy. All right, keep going, keep going. We're gonna do one. Here we go, here we go. Oh man, keep going, keep going. You guys are almost got it. This is hilarious. Or I'm gonna give a 10-second countdown because it's 8 o'clock officially. 10, 9, 8, and I just gave a good hint on what the number is. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And I'm gonna make it easy for you. The number is 10. First person to write 10 gets the prize. So all you have to do, write 10 and you get the prize. 10. Patrick, write 10. Well, anyways, if you guys write first, there you go. Patrick is the winner, everybody. Congratulations, Patrick. Woo! You got the lucky number. The number is 10. So, Patrick, email contact@SoFloVegans.com. Message us with your details and we'll mail it off to you. And thank you, everybody, so much. Yeah, so contact, I'll actually write it in here, contact@SoFloVegans, SoFloVegans.com. There might have been a little bit of delay on there. That's probably why I'm figuring. Yeah, that's it. Every month we're going to be doing this, bringing on new guests, talking about what's going on in the vegan community, showcasing videos that you may have never seen before. And knowing that we're going to be doing this, I'm going to make sure that I'm reaching out to some really cool, I actually had a really good time speaking to everybody that's on here. So we'll be bringing on new guests next time, showing you clips from podcasts and so much more. Go to SoFloVegans.com and you'll find all the information of what we have going on. We do videos, podcasts, live events. We support businesses behind the scene. We offer marketing services. It's everything that's needed to help make South Florida become a global hotspot for veganism. And if you want to get involved and go to some of these restaurants and try some of the food and talk to the owners and do all these fun things, even if you may not have the most skills in the world, we're willing to teach you as long as you have the drive and the passion to showcase what's going on in our community, because that's what's needed. We want to create a model that other people can do across the country and showcase all of the cool things that are happening in these cities. So that way, when you want to go and visit somewhere, you don't have to just rely on one or two apps. You can actually visualize and see what's going on. And that's one of the things I feel that we have unique here in South Florida. But it gets to be a community thing. It gets to be all of us contributing, supporting, sharing. Go to SoFloVegans.com/support. Everything you can do to support our organization is there. Pick one or two actions, and trust me, it's going to mean the world to us. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next month. And actually, we'll see you this week. See you this week at Leaves and Roots from Ash District, Fort Lauderdale Art Walk this Saturday from 6 to 11 p.m. I'll be on the ones and twos. Giving out some snacks, a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then Sunday, Heal the Planet Day. We out there, both myself, the team. Shout out to the whole council. Loving it. I'm officially done. See you guys real soon. Oh, I gotta hit the button.